Clubhouse of Suffolk is a psychiatric rehabilitation, treatment, and support agency. Our mission is to help people who have been affected by psychiatric disabilities to lead productive, satisfying, addiction-free, and healthy lives of their choosing.
We have people who have come here because they've been diagnosed with either depression or another one of your standard mental illnesses, depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, people who have what's known as a dual diagnosis, a mental illness and a substance abuse problem.
The Clubhouse helped me a lot. And they make sure that when at my home that I get my medication on time. Right now I'm feeling great.
Clubhouse has helped me a lot. They've helped me go through the loss of my husband, a loss of a friend who was also a member here. And they gave me something to look forward to, a place to come every day, 5 days a week.
Clubhouse had helped me to be more social, more assertive. It's given me confidence in myself.
When you speak, other people will understand that, will get that, will understand it. Both your fellow members and the practitioners here are really wonderful.
As the Director of Special Projects at Clubhouse, I oversee all of our new initiatives, which includes our food pantry, our wellness program, smoking cessation program.
Here at Clubhouse, my role is to connect our constituents, our members, to jobs that are suitable for their skills, their interest level.
Right now I work in the kitchen. So I come in between 8 and 8:30 and set up the kitchen for coffee and everything and snacks and stuff for the members. I start all the coffee machines, fill up the sugars, the silverware and stuff.
I make contacts in the community, such as companies such as Walmart, Home Depot, Urban League of Long Island, so that they can have gainful employment. In return, it builds up their own self-esteem, gives them a sense of purpose, and also makes them feel like they are part of society. So here, what I do is I try to connect them to resources and employment opportunities that they're interested in.
A typical day at Clubhouse varies just a little bit. For myself, I take a couple of classes each day. Each semester is a little different. This semester I'm focusing predominantly on my socialization skills by both taking classes where I get to practice both speaking and listening to others, also volunteering at Charlotte's Table, which is our food pantry, open both to members and the community.
At Clubhouse, we're looking at a holistic way. And sometimes not everybody learns and progresses in this linear kind of way. You have a problem, let's fix the problem, let's go to work, let's do this, let's do that. Sometimes people have a lot more challenges in their learning and in their recovery. And we want to try all doors to the person, all windows to the person, to be able to help them to be able to get on that route.
Well, the wellness program here is actually one of my favorite programs. It helps members to really understand how physical health can impact their mental health and impact their lives in general. And our goal is really just to educate them and provide them with skills so that they can make healthier choices.
Some of my favorite things about Clubhouse, there are definitely three. Art therapy has been one of my biggest leaps forward. It gave me a way to get out the things I didn't necessarily have words for. Through prose, we've been able to expand the types of classes we offer. Prose basically changed our licensure from just strictly psychiatric rehab classes to expand it to allow for more holistic things like Reiki, the spirituality type classes that has really helped me to open up. And also the fact that leadership here runs both top down and bottom up. That we have a meeting once a week with Sally where members offer their opinions and can talk about what's working and what's not.
And for some people who are, particularly people who are living with difficult issues, sometimes trauma issues, to be able to introduce other pathways, to open other pathways to recovery. And sometimes music, art and creative arts, exercise using the physical self, meditation. There's hundreds of other ways that help people to be able to feel better, to manage their kinds of symptoms, and to be able to organize themselves toward those particular goals. So we're open to all kinds of pathways.
I've taken assertiveness classes here and also the dancing classes because we perform in front of people. So that helps me to give me more confidence. And just working at the job helps my confidence level.
We have such a diversified population here and so many skills that they have. So my job is to try to make a good match between them and the employer and them as an employee, and to provide great opportunities for them that they can basically have a good career in.
People who have just come to the place in their life where they realize, I'm not managing well and I need help.
The use of peers in this program has been really phenomenal because they're able to connect with members. They understand their struggles. They understand the impact that mental health symptoms can have on even their ability to follow through with doctor recommendations and nutrition and stuff. And they're really able to connect with our members and help them. And they're also great role models because they've made some improvements in their life and they're addressing their own wellness. And members get to see that and say, oh, that's something I could do too.
People come any number of times in a week. Generally, people are here between 2 and 4 times a week. In that time, they can have, they pick the course of classes, of group experiences that help them to be able to focus on the goals that they want, in addition to meeting with an advisor, a psychiatric rehabilitation trained staff member.
The clubhouse helped me in so many ways. I'm going back to school, BOCES. I'm going to get my high school diploma.
Clubhouse is an important facility for the people that suffer with mental illness. It helps them to feel that they're not alone. There's other people here like them.
People who have substance abuse disorders, about 80% of them have a mental health problem underpinning that, or in some cases a serious mental illness. Of the people that we see who come here with a serious mental illness, about 50% of them also abuse substances. So we are a place that definitely recognizes that disorders sometimes come together, and we can't be cutting people apart into little pieces and say you get your care over there for that and care over there for this. We have to think about everything together.
Clubhouse helped me in a lot of ways, so without it, I don't know where I would have been.